Hello dear students, myself Professor Dipali Warade from Department of Computer Science, Professor Ramkrishna More, Arts, Commerce and Science College. Today I am going to introduce you with a topic in cyber security, that is transmission media. To understand transmission media, I will tell you the definition of network. When two or more devices are connected with each other for transmitting some data such as music, images, etc., then it is called as a network. The devices can be laptops, mobile phones, desktop computers, uh, routers, etc. So, to connect two or more devices, we require a transmission medium. That transmission medium can be wired or wireless. The choice of medium depends on the factors like distance, speed, and interference. When the distance is less, we can use wires for connecting the devices. When the distance is more, we can use wireless waveforms for connecting devices. There are two types of transmission medias, guided medias and unguided medias. In guided medias, we can use wired cables, means wires we can use, and in unguided media, we use waveforms for connecting two or more devices, which is wireless connection. So in this video, we are going to see in detail what is guided transmission media. Guided transmission media is also referred as a wireless transmission media. Signals being transmitted by using physical links, means wires. There are three types of cables which are used as a guided transmission media: twisted pair cable, coaxial cable, and optical fiber cable. The twisted pair cable are two separately insulated conductor wires wound about each other. Inside that conductor wires, there is a copper conductor. Inside that insulation, there is a copper conductor. These wires are several such a pairs are bundled together in a protective shield. These wires are used normally in lighting of bulbs, etc. There are two types of twisted pair cables: unshielded twisted pair cable and shielded twisted pair cable. Unshielded twisted pair means the two insulated copper wires are twisted around one another. There is no outer cover of outside that wires. What is the advantage of UTPs? These type of cables has the ability to block the interference. These are used for telephonic applications. Shielded twisted pair cables, these are having the extra insulation uh, or protective covering outside the insulating twisted wires, as you can see in a diagram. Uh, Advantage of these type of cables is that it provides the strength to the overall structure of cable. It also reduces the noise and signal interference in the cable. The next type is coaxial cable. As you can see in the diagram, there is an inner copper wire which is covered by a insulating material, which in turn covered by a copper mesh, and which in turn is covered by outside insulation, which is normally a plastic material. These type of thick wires are typically used by cable operators, telephone companies, internet providers for transmitting data such as videos, voice, communications, etc. Advantage of coaxial cable is its installation and implementation is very easy. The last type of cables is a optical fiber. As you can see in a diagram, the inner core is made up of glass. Out of that, there is a glass cladding, and out of that, there is a plastic jacket. So these type of wires are very thin in size. That is one of the advantage of optical fiber. Second advantage of optical fiber is they transmit the data at the speed of light. So it is the most efficient cable between all the cables. These cables are used in computer broadcasting and networking. These cables are also used in provide internet connecting services, and also they can used by television cable operators. So the most efficient cable between all the three is optical fiber cable. We will see some questions and answers. The first question is, selection of transmission media depends on, and the options are distance and speed, cost, both, and D option is all of this. So what will be the answer? As explained in the first slide, the selection of transmission media, it depends on the distance and speed. When the distance is less, we use wired media, and when the distance is more, we use wireless media. So the selection of transmission media, it depends on distance and speed. So second question is, in optical fiber core, the inner core is made up of copper, plastic, glass, and none of this. So, as I explained in the last slide, the optical fiber cable, the inner core is made up of glass. That is the main advantage of optical fiber cable, which gives the speed of light transmission of data. Third question is, wired media is also called as, it is unguided, guided, direct, or indirect, and the answer is guided transmission media. The wired media is also called as guided transmission media. The last question is, dash cables are used for internet connections, fiber optic cables, coaxial cables, twisted cables, both A and B. So the answer is both A and B, as fiber optic cables and coaxial cables both are used for internet connections, and the twisted cables are used for telephonic applications or electrical applications. So, thank you.